little bit, although Saiyans are really well balanced
Very
side.
good team, yeah.
Really well balanced. They've got pace up front, they've got experience in Augusto Martin Fernandez, who was outstanding in the last game where they defeated Pio. Really, well, they were on the verge of going out against Pio. It was a goal, a double value goal, which put them through right at the death. Aniquiladores, well, they got through after a shootout against Cuevos, so they've only played 2 matches as well, which I don't know if that's an advantage or a disadvantage.
I don't think we can ever know if it's an advantage or disadvantage. I think in hindsight, when they lose or win, we'll say it's an advantage or a disadvantage.
I mean, so we're talking 40-minute matches, they're intense.
Yeah.
I think you maybe want to play to just
to break up the monotony for them as well, of being in the hotel, training, shopping centre.
Yeah. 2 coaches, Dani Romo and Pibe Verdramen. Drawing the Spotify secret card. Say up in the president's box is Juan Guarnizo, and I can't remember her name, but she's a Mexican gamer, isn't she? And it's like change of companion for the GREFG, who's got his father with him rather than the rather comely young lady who was with him on the last 2 occasions.
I think for the flavour and the colour of the tournament, the final 4, Aniquiladores being there would be huge. I'm not saying I want them to be there, but I do think that for the tournament, it would add a lot if Juan Guarnizo on his side would be there in Monterrey.
We did lose a couple of Mexican sides as well, so we want a bit of home. Losing Guarnizo was a bit of a shock. Anyhow, off we go. There's Jero Martin winning it, the first ball for Saiyans. Gerard Verge on at the start for Aniquiladores. And straight away, Jero changes hair colour, by the way.
Yep. I suppose that's the downtime and not really knowing what to do as well. Kill an hour at the hairdressers.
Goes in very well with the kit, though. Fits.
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't look... And here's Verge. Obviously, early goals quite often really important in this. 2 really good keepers as well, Paul Zapata and Dani Perez.
But he's not getting back, is he, Gerard? No effort there.
Wolf. Oh, well claimed by Paul. And, you know, he must have known what was going to happen. Here's Verges. Opens the score, Aniquiladores take the lead. Having a little word with the referee just to see if there was a foul. I didn't get the impression there was.
It looked like he got the ball.
A couple of his teammates there. Mario Reyes already applauding Paul for that save. We've got number 10, Dani Linares, always usually a guarantee of goals on for Saiyans. And Dani Perez obviously reminds you that for the first minute, the keepers have to stay in their area, or can't touch the ball out of the area, but afterwards they can, and Dani Perez!
That's a different goal for a goalkeeper. We're shooting from outside the box, we're not running between 2 defenders and putting it away.
Past 2 challenges there, brilliant stuff. As Javier Espinosa has come on as well for Aniquiladores, one of the top players in this tournament. 1-1. Another player on, Mantovani on for Saiyans. And Hugo Fraile for Aniquiladores. Mantovani. Dani Linares. He's not actually among the top scorers in the competition yet. Top scorer is Mark Granero for Unocar. He's not going to add to his total. Well, two reasons really. Unocar out of it and he hurt his knee, unfortunately.
Oh.
Well, what a start we're getting here. 2-1 to Saiyans. Ero Martin.
It's not disappointing, is it? Let's see where he found the route through. I saw a lot of bodies in the way.
Oh, there's not a lot of space there to score that one. 5 against 5, as you remember, one player on every minute until we're 7 against 7. Fraile lines the shot up. Ooh, takes a deflection off Mantovani, hardly flinches. Spits out a couple of teeth, and the corner for Mario Reyes. Told me yesterday that quite a few players in his team have still had a few tummy problems. That one from absolutely nowhere. Beating Danny Perez on his near post.
It's not easy to get past Danny Perez as well.
No.
He's been brilliant this week.
Brilliant goal, and milking the support, to say. 70% of the fans in here at the moment are definitely wearing Aniquiladores shirts. Apart from the girl who was dancing with the Brazilian music. We'll see her again, I suspect. David Lopez. It's another former La Liga pro. At least 8 years playing in the top flight in Spain. A couple of years in England as well, with Brighton. Games can often go when you've not got your full quota of players. We have now, it's 7 against 7, and it's 2-2 on the pitch in what has always looked as if it was going to be a close game between two sides. So the winner of whom will certainly has a good chance of getting to the final four. Mantovani, lovely little turn there. Danny Linares wanted Sergi Gesti to come short. No, it is with Gesti. Linares, ooh, at a fraction of a second where you thought he might have been able to shoot. In the end, David Alba committing the foul there. Catches Hero's left foot, doesn't he? As he goes for the ball.
Oh, they're giving it the other way.
Oh, right, well, that's left me a wee bit surprised. Oh, well robbed. Here's Hero again. And David Alba recovering quickly. Fraile, once again getting hassled, but back to Mario. Running things at the back at the moment. Mario Reyes looks for that movement from Guillem.
Mantovani.
Yeah, once again read it, but Guillem really doing well, looking for that back heel, but cut out by Linares at the expense of a throw-in. Just to remind you, we've got president penalties today. I think
the Greg has taken his, but I think it's a shootout.
He was actually practicing a few El Gref, but I do think the other one will be a shootout from the halfway line. We'll talk a wee bit more about shootouts in the progress of our afternoon.
Ooh.
It's Guillem.
He's a battler as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
Linares and Jero going off for a rest. Those two players tend to start against Linares. Doesn't look too happy today. Sitting on the bench there, looks a little bit frustrated. And I've seen him in a couple of instances in the game as well. He's not looked too happy.
All the players are down here. I just have to know just how, in what sort of conditions some of them are as well. So some of them do have had tummy problems, which might just take the edge off them. I mean, we saw Ranitha only had 5, didn't we? Sorry, 7.
Players. That was it. Well, they had substitutes, but they didn't bring them on.
The Mexican side, you wonder if they were okay or whether there was something just not making them feel so great, and really well knocked across the face of goal there by Jordi Ros, the tractor, the little tractor, as he's nicknamed. Picks him out really well there, Fraley, but just needs somebody attacking that.
It's perfect ball across from
that area.
From Gassi, wasn't it, with the header, or...?
No, it was Jordi Ros. Well, it's evened up again now. We've got 7 against 7. Haven't we become a little bit more tactical? Mantovani always a bit of a threat from set pieces and throw-ins. Will launch himself at anything, like a seagull going for a piece, for a spare chip.
As I say in Spanish, he'd head a fridge.
That goes for Saiyans. Just to let you know, by the way, we've obviously know that you've got in the final 4, there's going to be a wrestling Mexican, what's it called? All in, basically. You know, the ones with the masks, there'll be that, one of those to open us up. There'll be the concert from Maluma, who is Colombian reggaeton star.
And another artist.
And another one.
It'll be revealed tomorrow.
So Maluma's team, Medallo City, didn't really shine, but he will be in Monterrey, and there'll be another artist whose name will be made public in, well, this time tomorrow, more or less. Once again, Jordi couldn't quite keep that one down as he gets to the midway point of this first half. 2-2 between Aniquiladores and Saiyans. They've needed a couple of shootouts to decide matches so far, Aniquiladores. I want to try and avoid them this time. Dani Perez just looking down this near side. He's got Alfonsera. Instead opts to use Mantovani. Long gets up once again, has a quick look at the referee, but the referee doesn't give anything as Verga. Oh, he just needed a little touch. Casi Ruiz got a little touch, Casi Ruiz, but Dani Perez reacts quickly. He's right on top of it. So Di Giesti pulls that one across, and he just got a hand there, Zapata, because if he hadn't got a hand on that, there was Pablo Fernandez to apply the finishing touch. Casi Ruiz just overruns it, almost. Just a reminder, you can get all your merchandise on that website. Great atmosphere here, even though it's basically a 2 o'clock kickoff on a Tuesday afternoon here.
Sound of the drums, though, is normally when we do commentary, you hear yourself, and I hear you perfectly. But with those drums, it's a bit more of an effort.
Will they keep it going all afternoon? Well, you'll be able to find out, I think, if you carry on watching. Vario opens it out to the tractor. The tractor boy.
I wonder where that nickname comes from. Little Tractor. Why is he a Little Tractor?
He's not little, is he, really?
No.
Lovely turn by Gesti. And again,
tackle.
valiant challenge, though, by Mario. Go with the second goal, the equaliser. That's a decent cross, and Dani Perez had to get a hand in. Spooned away there by David Lopez. Osasuna Athletic Club. Alphonse.
Ooh, that one
went out for a corner, I think.
Yeah.
Just looking at this, I was looking at the stats today, and we haven't got many players from these two teams actually in the sort of the top scorers or the best assists. There is Dani Perez, 21 saves, and Paul Zapata, 20 saves. I mean, Dani saves over 3 games, Paul Zapata saves over just 2. So does that tell you that maybe teams create more chances against Aniquiladores?
Strange not see Linares as well up there. He's normally up there in most of those MVPs and top goal scorers.
One of the reasons I was looking.
I know he scored a brilliant goal the other day. I can't remember who it was against or what it meant, but I remember it was an important moment in the game and it was top corner.
It was against Pio, I presume. Must have been one of his goals against Pio, and from nowhere, Sergio Gesti unleashes that into the far corner.
That came out of nowhere.
Brilliant, just gets the effect on it. And not a great deal Paul could do about it. Does it get a tiny deflection?
A little bit, yeah.
Backing in there and no foul, and there Cassie Ruiz looking to battle his way through.
Like a tank.
Rather than, I mean, if we've got a lad
running over trees.
Got a lad called Tractor, maybe he should be called Bulldozer there. And yes, out for a corner. Aniquiladores trailing 3-2 to Saiyans. Fraile has to send that one back to Paul.
The monk. What would Fraile translate as into English?
Friar, which is pretty much a monk. I think friars are not
higher up, or
no. My medieval clericism isn't that good.
Oh,
I think monks are more based in abbeys, and friars maybe were a little bit more out in the country.
okay.
I might be. Don't quote me on that.
They sound like higher rank than monks. Monks sound a bit more. No?
It's not an occupation that really appealed to me, to be honest. Didn't talk about that, to the careers officer at school. What do you want to be? Do you want to be a monk now? Of course, you get to look after bees and make beer. I mean, but Reed gets the header in the end. Zmaka. Again, it's Fraile with a pinpoint pass, maybe just a couple of centimetres high. Times he's jumped reasonably well, but comfy claim for Dani Perez. Just to remind you, we have a minute till we get our first throw of the dice.
Wow, already.
Not quite sure who it's going to be. But obviously, you throw the dice, and the number that comes up are the number of players who will play the last 2 minutes of the half. Getting men behind, bodies behind the ball now, Saiyans. And once again, thundered in by Vergen. A brilliant response from Dani Perez, tipping that pile driver over the bar. Great save. just curling away from him as well. So another corner, nobody there to get on the end of that. Yeah, I think that's a foul. Maka.
No yellow.
It's the last action before we get to our throw of the dice.
I think it's Germán Garmendia.
Yeah, it looks like.
President of Real Titán.
Estamos. ¿Qué tal, qué tal, qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Mi predicción, un 3. Un 3.
Everyone, they always say they think it's going to be a 2, don't they? But he is not, he's nearly right. It's a 1. Well, that'll once again make life interesting.
He's very hyperactive, Germán Garmendia. When you see him in the booth, he's always moving around and fidgeting with stuff. And
so 1 against 1, no keepers. Can have a big change on the game. They put out Guillem. Aniquiladores.
I think Linares won't sprint for this, will he? He'll let Guillem win it, I think.
The thing is, Guillem might win it and then they
go
change
off.
him.
Yeah, exactly. So Linares doesn't run for it, wins it.
Trying to play it backwards.
Or Fraile.
And leaves it straight for Fraile. So remember, you take it to the edge of the centre circle, no further forward. You can shoot from behind if you want. And well blocked by Dani Linares. Hit hard and low, but just gave him time to get across.
Two very good players for a one-on-one, Fraile and Linares. Off the post.
Well done. Just wide, was it? Once again, Fraile. And it's a little bit too central, easy there for Dani Linares. Little misunderstanding. It was Cassie Ruiz who was going to come on. Oh, there's 2 subs. But anyhow, Linares again. Can he make it 4-2? Oh, once again, he's off his line. Fraile might have a go here.
Good strike.
And he goes 3-0.
Very good strike.
Hugo Fraile makes it changes with Cassie Ruiz. Once again, Linares. Oh, very good. That's what you want, just where the foot, you can't reach it with your foot.
Yeah, awkward height, isn't it?
Yeah. Cassie Ruiz. Whoa! Just slipped at the wrong time there, didn't they?
Slip from Linares, because it wasn't the best shot from Cassie Ruiz, but...
Bit of an artificial grass cutter.
Yep. Yeah.
And that left foot just goes out, because otherwise I think he'd have got that. So half-time whistle goes. Even Stevens all square here, 4-all. We predicted it was going to be close, and so far it has been. There you go. 4 goals right in the first 5 minutes.
Vale,
and then
sin pizarra. ¿Dónde está el
a
partido?
lovely goal and 3
¿Dónde está?
with that roll of the
¿Qué hemos
dice, which
hecho?
once again has
Decidme, venga.
made a difference.
¿Por dónde hemos entrado? ¿Por dónde hemos entrado? Mismo comportamiento, hay que seguir repitiéndolo igual, chicos. Estáis teniendo mucha paciencia aquí en la salida. Lo único que tengo que cambiar de comportamiento es que vamos a ir altos ahora a todas. ¿Vale? A su saque de inicio, a su saque de banda y a las pérdidas nuestras. Nos quedamos altos, ¿vale?
Aniquiladores players outside of the arena.
Casi, están cansados, piden cambio, dale igual, dale.
G3X, there's Pamela.
Siempre con un ambientazo en serio, es mexicana Aniquiladores. Y voy a poner de una vez porque ahí va tu cara, ahí banda. Y como le dice Aniquiladores. ¡Aniquiladores! Yo no puedo ni hablar porque es un escándalo, pero aquí voy a seguir
ready to drop from the cage to get us underway for the second half. And away we go. 4-all after a first half that was tense, tactical, open, had a bit of everything. And remember, our second half will have our two president penalties. Well, one penalty and one shootout. Ui, Mario not far away, and our two Spotify secret cards, which can also have a big impact. Just to remind you what the cards are: you can have a penalty, you can have a shootout, you can have a goal that's 4 minutes where a goal's worth double, you can have a star player who's, if they score, it's worth double. You can have a 4-minute suspension for your rival's key player, or you can have a joker which you can make your pick. You can basically choose whatever you want. Normally, if it's a star player, they're used right from the start of the second half. So logic tells us that it's neither team has a star player. Remember, if we're in the last 2 minutes, from the 38th minute, we'll get another buzzer, and every goal scored afterwards is worth double. And if it's all level at 38 minutes, it'd be a golden goal.
Still think we need some of the big players to appear on this game today. Espinosa, not seen much from him. He's a player that needs to appear for Aniquiladores. Linares for Saiyans, I said he looked frustrated. He's still on the bench now, but he's one of those players that can win games as well. We haven't seen too much of him today so far.
Just highlighting that these teams, even though they've got star players, they work as teams, as units. Espinosa getting hassled by Augusto Fernandez. Looking to sprint through, but well, in the end he's managed to get the ball to Guillem. David Lopez made the interception there. David Alba. It's again Guillem. Trying to curl that one across, but no one there. Bundled out. Is that a throw-in or corner?
Throw-in, just about, yeah.
Can't quite see that far corner from where I sit. It's again Jero. Forcing a corner this time, Jero. Augusto puts his best foot forward. Jero unleashes it, but over the bar. The corner must have got a little touch on the way through. Shirt pulling the free, wants to put a stop to it before we're underway.
No, Gio. Tienen que ter cabeza, por favor. No nos vamos a hacer. Esto puede ser penalti o una tarjeta amarilla por empujar. Cabeza los dos, ¿ok? Vamos.
Well, it was Guillem and I think it was Gio Ferinu. The ball goes at that far post. And back it goes to Danny Perez. Both keepers making good saves already today. Danny making maybe a couple more. And scoring a cracking goal himself.
Yeah, very non-goalkeeper goal.
Oh, nicely played forward to Jero. Really well played.
Such a good pass.
He just runs away from him a wee bit. Looking to hit it on the bounce, but just catches it on the up. Messi comes on at the right moment. Verge, great challenge from Augusto. They were asking for a free kick. I didn't see a foul from where we're sat.
Ujero,
Oh,
yes.
lovely stuff. Well recovered though between Guillem and Paulito.
That was very close to being firm. I think there was contact, but just not about enough.
And we do in the end get a foul.
Normal foul. Reis, falta. Estamos a checar.
It's Mario Reyes.
Mas temos que checar.
So yeah, a little bit late.
Here.
A little bit late. I don't think
But we are
yellow
checking
card.
possible penalty
It's
there,
a bit
okay?
harsh.
Oh, okay, they're checking it.
I think it'd be a little bit.
Check if it is enough for him to fall or not, okay? No, but if the contact is enough or not. Yes.
Yeah, he has to stop the clock while the
Has
discussions
to
go
be
on,
enough.
which we can't hear
Be
because of the
penalty,
drums.
okay? Tiene que ser suficiente.
I miss hearing the referee. Yeah, play on. I think I'd go along with that.
Yeah. He didn't follow through on the tackle.
So again, Paul Zapata looking for Casirucci. Does a really good job with his back to goal, doesn't he? And
Always, yeah.
Verge winning a corner. Freile. And through a crowd of players.
Didn't touch anyone.
I got the impression it did touch somebody.
Yeah, so
Referee
did I.
gets,
Sorry.
referee gets a
Let
bit
go.
of
He's
correction.
changing.
Yeah, I think it hits.
Thank you, João.
I'm not sure if it hits Augusto or before, but it did look as if there was a bit of contact. And once again, Hugo Freile will take it.
Não digas isso.
4-4 still here in the Kings League arena between Aniquiladores and Saiyans. A repeat of our semi-final from the playoffs in Spain this season, or this third split.
Okay,
First
so
of the year.
Linares is coming on, who I think is going to have a say in this game at some stage.
Basically, just slightly more shots for Aniquiladores. I think between the two of them, they do enough. Bit of a shirt pull there from Mario, and in the end, Cassie also comes into. Oof.
Almost.
Complete the action there, and a battle by Espinosa. Time continues to tick on. Still not had a president penalty or a Spotify secret card.
With everything that's on the line today, and the score at 4-4, those two things apiece are going to be so big.
Well, exactly. The thing is, so they'll have a shootout, Aniquiladores. Their record in shootouts, well, they got through. A couple of games they've actually gone to shootouts, but not by scoring 5 out of 5.
No.
Espinosa looking to burst through. Well, cut out by Augusto, who's so reliable in the middle. That's not a bad ball for Danny, just got too much on it. Zapata down quickly. Verge once again. And Espinosa. Nicknamed Neymar, because if you do get a chance to look at him up close, there is a bit of a resemblance facially. I think he's actually made money as a Neymar double as well.
He has?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Might have done. I think so.
I mean, it's an incredible... It's the second best lookalike here after Will Smith.
So just over 10 minutes left, still 4-4, no goals in this second half, but that is likely to change.
Handball. No, says the ref.
Thought it was very close to him,
Yeah.
his body, and drilled across. Once again, Cassie has the chance to bring it out. Well recovered, though. Great work from Pablito Fernandez. So first of our last 16 matches, two of the best sides in the Spanish split. Aniquiladores and Saiyans, the reigning champions, say after they played the semis in the Whizzing Centre in Madrid, which was so close, right until the final whistle. Well blocked, Espinosa on Pablo.
There he is, flying in.
Mantovani launches himself in there. Mario. Oh, well played, that's unlucky, just a fraction of a misunderstanding as that ball from Neymar. Oh, Kitchem goes astray, he makes way for David Alba. Looks for Dani Linares.
Well, one back by Fraile.
And a chance for Guillem. Maka couldn't quite keep in that. Knocked back from...
Someone that's not enjoying the game is, I said it before, Espinosa. You can see him around here, the ball's not coming to him, he's barely touched the ball. He's one of those players that needs to be in contact with the ball.
I think that's part of the tactics, isn't it, of Saiyans, is to make sure there's always somebody close to him when his side get the ball. Sergio Gesti will take the corner quickly to Dani Linares, cuts inside one, and he loses his balance. Still everybody keeping their cards close to their chest, and their Spotify cards as well. Just gives the Augusto enough contact there to make life difficult for Cassie without ever going near giving a foul. So Hitchem is the official stunt double for Neymar in Spain, and he does do that.
Yes.
Mantovani. Linares. So just under 5 minutes till we get the double value goal. Oof. Second attempt there from Paul. Yeah, just one of those when you just can't quite get there, to be fair. Well played as well.
Good ball, Espinosa.
Hugo.
Finally gets on the ball.
Turning end-to-end stuff, isn't it? So again, another ball, but this time just angled into Paul Zapata.
Oh, what's that?
Oh dear. Gesti. And fired over. 8 shots on target from each team. Just 4 minutes till we get our second buzzer. So all the cards, President penalties, Spotify secret cards, have to be used in the next 4 minutes. Gerard. Espinosa, but once again, look how they're just closing him and not really giving him any space there. It's Alfonsera who's marking him like, sticking to him like glue, isn't he? That's too much on that. Two teams, as we say, playing for the first spot in the quarterfinals. 3 more games after this. Kuni Sports
Here we go.
Olimpo, G3X, Ultimate Mostalis and Furia, muchachos. And first to go for the president penalty is Juan Guarnizo.
Let the games begin.
So we'll restart with a throw-in. So I think we'll have a shootout for Aniquiladores, which means chance to go back ahead. 5 seconds, of course, in these shootouts. 5 seconds to score from the halfway line. Well, it's Bernat who will take it. I think he scored in the last round of shootouts, the mathematician, as he's nicknamed. Nope. And it goes. You're only allowed 5 seconds, remember. 5 seconds to shoot, not 5 seconds for the ball to go in the net.
Which has been a bit of an issue this week.
Captain, Manco, come here. Reis.
The ref's coming down to take his as well.
Reis, vou explicar. Vou explicar, eu explico. Pressionaram o press e penalty quando estava executando, não podia, temos que repetir. Ok? Pressionaram.
Yeah, I thought that. When he was halfway through his president penalty, they pressed their button for the president penalty. So they're saying that maybe it put him off. Because halfway through it, suddenly you could hear the boom, boom,
It made it sound as if maybe the clock was ticking down. Manavan is not very happy. To be fair, I don't know, he did seem very undecisive.
Well, there you go.
Bruno's next to us.
Anybody wondering at home who's been on the mic?
It's getting explained. It has nothing to do with us, by the way. If you don't follow the rules, then you've got to repeat it. So you're not allowed, apparently, you're not allowed to press your buzzer, obviously, while somebody is in the middle of their penalty.
Sense. It makes
sense, doesn't it? Yeah.
I don't think it did put him off, but I did think halfway through, I was like, oh, that's a bit of a...
Well, interesting, he's not going to take it again, it'll be Verge, so we have a little bit of controversy. Quite a lot of controversy. And this time he scores, so...
Wow.
5-4, as I say, with a wee bit of controversy. Gref's down ready for his penalty, which might make it 5-all. We restart with the throw-in that was to be taken by Aniquiladores, so it'll be after he goes off.
Wonder why they didn't go for Gerard first time.
Yeah, I mean...
He's very good at one-on-ones.
Oh, Danny doesn't hold that, to be fair. I mean, as I said, Bernat hadn't been on the pitch long either, had he? He hadn't really been on as much as some of his teammates.
No, and Gerard earlier in the game, he had a one-on-one with the keeper where he was really cool, he took it round him and he scored.
They're not very happy, they're still saying it's always like that. Don't ever let people say that this is not a serious competition or that people don't take it seriously. At least that people don't take it seriously.
Oh, yeah. The former pros as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can
They're the ones getting most worked up.
Yeah.
Anyhow, the Gref will take his penalty. Chance to make it 5-all. We still have our Spotify secret cards to play. So he was practicing a few before the game. Well, a couple of them were good, a couple of them, I think he's put his last one over the top, didn't he?
Over the top, was it?
I think so. Chance to make it 5-all. Oh, he didn't put that one over the top. He hit the back of the net.
Didn't hit it too well either, but...
Fooled, completely fooled Paul.
Oof.
Nice, no, it's a nice little... It's a bit of a Mendieta-style penalty, that, with the...
Yeah, but I don't think he was... The thought process, I don't think, was the same as Mendieta, was it? Mendieta
yeah,
looking at the
maybe,
keeper, where's he going?
Oh, that's good news. Well, side, straight away we get our Spotify secret card. From both teams. Can't help us if there's another shootout, eh?
Yep. They're going to be shootout or penalties. Happens quite a lot of the time when someone gets a shootout or penalty, the other team gets it as well. I've not seen many times where someone's got a penalty and it's been a very big advantage.
I think I've seen it once. Both teams getting the same card. That doesn't mean it's happened more than once, but I've seen it once. So next time the ball goes out, this is level in nearly everything. Look at that completed passes, 5-all in the score, just about the same, and shots on target. Of course, next time the ball goes out, we'll have both of our Spotify secret cards played. There have to be penalties or shootouts, don't they? They have to be.
Yeah.
Dani Linares, to Augusto Fernandez. Oh, just brilliantly. Pulls it
Handball,
back.
handball.
He's asking for it. You've called it.
That was a handball. Wow, if this goes in, you've got to go back now. That's a dive. That's a dive. Surely. Surely that's a dive, and the other one's a handball.
Okay, okay.
But this is going to be chaotic now.
E agora vamos a checar este.
Let's have a look at this one first. Oh, that's handball.
Yeah, because his arm isn't down on the ground. He hits it and then he goes down.
No, it blocks the ball going across the area. I think, well, obviously, if you give that, then that one's not valid, yeah.
And we have two secret cards. First there, then there.
I know you can have your supporting out, but I think it's quite a long way away.
Yeah,
stopping a
he's
goal
not
ball
on the ground.
Exactly. Stopping a ball going across.
The rule was if your hand is on the ground, it shouldn't be a handball.
I think that's handball.
And I don't think it's a penalty on Alba anyways.
I mean, look. No penalty. We check there, yes, the hand under.
He knew as well. He knew as well when he was on the ground, the way he looked at the referee.
Augusto.
I mean, originally I couldn't see how close the hand was from where I am, but that looks a long way out.
Look how confident Yanis is that they're going to get a penalty.
Yeah.
He's got the ball in his hand and he's walking down the other end.
He's checking. Okay, we check.
Yeah.
Checking this. There, no. Checking this.
I think he's going to have a look at that. Oh, they're looking at the David Alba one, but surely they should be looking at that one.
Epa. See, screen. Okay. More. For this image, no penalty. For this image, no penalty. You have? Okay.
I'm not 100% convinced either way about that one, but
that one for me is not a penalty.
But I think there's a handball there.
After check review, no penalty.
I want that one there.
I mean, that for me, you give the handball there, and that's irrelevant.
Secret card.
How come they're not giving it?
I'm amazed.
Checamos, no.
Well, I can see why Saiyans are going to
Secret
feel
card.
a bit hard done to if they don't win now.
They were already a little bit aggravated by that penalty shootout
Yeah,
that
a little bit, yeah, yeah.
taken.
We check. Short
So
out
shootout
for Saiyans.
Saiyans.
Will it be the
Chance to go
player?
6-5 ahead.
I'm amazed
Okay.
that handball hasn't been given.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, is it the fact that they're saying it's to support his arms in support, but it's, to me, I think that's a penalty. And the joker for
Aniquiladores.
I presume a penalty.
No wild card. No wild card for each team. Drop ball, we start.
We need to get different
No,
shots.
no card. Drop ball
I
there.
don't like being thrown into the same.
Not referee.
Yes,
No,
yes, okay.
How to explain to everyone that we're not referees.
E depois, Joker cancelled the shot out.
Who gets it first? Who called the card first? The Spotify secret card.
They want to steal.
I think
Yes,
Saiyans did,
okay.
didn't they? So they get their shootout first.
Steal. See, they want to steal the shot out, correct? Cancel or cancel. Shot out para Aniquiladores, claro. Él jugó la carta. Olha, porque está con la mano apoyando el cuerpo. No vamos a hablar más de eso, seguro. El han checado.
We always knew we'd get a
¿ok?
bit tenser in this round, didn't we? But
Oh, yeah.
I can understand why
Por favor, Mando.
Saiyans aren't very happy.
Sí, mando, vamos. Vamos, para, por favor. Back, please.
Sorry, so Aniquiladores
Wait,
with
wait.
the shootout. Sorry, I thought it was Saiyans who had the shootout.
Yeah, they didn't have the joker. Aniquiladores. I thought they'd drawn the joker.
Hand,
Yeah.
But I was so
la
lost
mano
in the
está en la
confusion
derecha.
of everything
Solo
that was
no
going on.
penalty.
I mean, you wouldn't choose to have a shootout rather than a penalty.
Pero
would
es
you?
eso, no penalty.
No chance.
Muy bien, Ángel, muy bien. Sí. Perfecto. Es las reglas, muy bien. Muy bien. Vamos, equipa.
Anyhow, it's going to be
Estamos trabajando bien.
Verge again. Chance to put
Vamos,
Aniquiladores
después
6-5
de
ahead.
eso termina. Vamos.
Just scored one a couple of moments ago. And he doesn't score this one. What's there? Dani Perez.
Get the feeling that if Saiyans win this, there are going to be a lot of celebrations in and around our table. A lot of fingers being pointed. A lot of have that. You can see they've got a bit of a...
I wonder if they're sort of thinking Aniquiladores have got loads of supporters, and maybe it's better for the competition, and they sort of start thinking, well, maybe they don't want us through as much. You know, even though that might not be the case, it sometimes happens. You get that feeling, don't you?
La clave otra vez vuelve a estar en la
too late.
central.
Saiyans,
I'm not sure what's happened.
because we're going to golden goal. They must have played it too late.
Well, I'm going to try and find out. Well, it's something I've never seen used before. Aniquiladores had some card they had, were able to...
They had a joker. Oh, right, so
I
they
didn't know
took
that, yeah.
the shootout off Aniquiladores. And I was unaware that you could do that.
I must confess that's new to me. I've never seen it happen before. Never seen it in Spain. I presume you've never seen it in all the games you've done in Latin America. So, golden goal, and if we don't get that, then we'll have another shootout. So obviously, Aniquiladores, a bit of the shootout experts. Just to remind you, you can vote on the Twitch site for your MVP. Very close. Free kick there. As Mario Reyes just gets clipped from behind by Dani. So if there's no goal in the golden goal time, I presume we'll have 2 or 3 minutes injury time, then it would go to a shootout. but just as close as the semi-final was in Madrid a couple of months ago. Whoa, not far away there from Mario Reyes.
He's hit them nice today. Nice and sweet every time he's had a shot.
Well done, well there. I think they're just fired slightly by a feeling of injustice, Saiyans, aren't they?
Yeah.
They feel they've been stiffed a bit.
You can feel they're all really pumped up.
La mano, la mano. Vamos, 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 vamos.
It's Alphonse Serra with the free kick. Just 2 minutes separating us from a shootout. Might not be our last shootout of the day as well. Unless David Lopez, I tell a lie, drills that into the wall, which does its job. Mantovani once again looking for that. Augusto goes down. He was very much looking for that. Once again, the referee has his hand to his ear. Play on.
Augusto feels nothing is going through him today. He thinks the referee is blowing every decision against him.
Once again, the ball just hit through. Just over a minute separating us from a shootout. Once again, 5 attempts at goal. Doing it the hard way if they win another one, Aniquiladores. Chance here from Alphonse, just taking it a bit wide, bounces up. This time I do think it hits his arm, but it's right next to his side. This could be the last chance of the game. Espinosa and runs through to Dani Perez.
First touch from Alphonse is the one that killed him. Penalties again for Aniquiladores.
It'd be 3 out of 3, wouldn't it? Came to penalties, I'd fancy Saiyans. Just 1 second left. And there we go. Our first game of the session will end up in a shootout.
Bien, good work, good work. I need to...
Still getting the eye from Augusto. You're gonna have to sit down with him afterwards.
Nothing to do with you.
You're gonna have to sit down with him afterwards and let him know.
Again, will have to get his players motivated there, Guarnizo. Nervous, so's the breath.
Mal, pero confío.
Dime. Nada, tío, estoy obviamente enfadado por lo que todo el mundo ya sabe, pero vamos a ganar esta tanda de shotouts. Vamos.
He's angry because of what everybody knows. Obviously, referring to that potential handball in the box.
Well, I think there was particularly not potential, to be honest.
Just trying to be, you know,
diplomatic.
Yeah,
First,
diplomatic.
second, okay? Aniquiladores start, okay, guys? Aniquiladores start. Same players, same number of...
Dale por carajo, Quítenlo, carajo,
¡Esta es nuestra! ¡Estamos chutando, ¡Aniquiladores! ¡Esta es nuestra, cabrón! Lamentable.
So everything decided in the next 3 or 4 minutes. 2 really good keepers as well, Dani Perez, Paul Zapata. Must be be annoying being another sort of an assistant referee and sort of thinking, oh, I'm not sure about that one. Mario Reyes going over to the fans. And he wants them to get it, to lift it. Makes it a little bit extra difficult for Saiyans, doesn't it? But it might just be that extra bit of motivation for them as well. Once again, for the third time today, it'll be Gerard Verge.
Missed one.
One scored, one missed one.
Yeah.
And you make it 2 out of 3, which, as Meatloaf said, ain't bad. So Gerard against Dani Perez, and
This is another one.
first one missed. I think he did what he wanted to do, except hit the target.
Yeah, there's no bend on the shot either.
Going to be Alphonse Serra for Saiyans. I like both teams, I really like both teams, but I do feel a little bit sorry for Saiyans. So here's Alphonse. Good save from Paul Zapata.
Yeah, I've got that same feeling as well.
Yeah. And you see the two teams in the hotel, and they all get on very well off the pitch. So once again, it's going to be Bernat who missed well in that incident with the buzzer. Once again, showing the personality to go first, to take it quickly. 5 seconds. Once again, Dani Perez got too close.
3 missed again. Who was it? Was it Aniquiladores? Was it against Troncos that there was only 1 out of the 10 scored? Again, it's off the top of my head.
Hang on. I think it was certainly Troncos. But I can't quite find it in my results list. Jesty. Oh, good save. So, 2 missed for each side. I think it was Troncos against Real Titan. I think Real Titan missed them all. David Alba.
Yeah, yeah. When Verdú scored.
The very first one. Once again, he once again got in close. I think changed his mind.
Changed his mind, yeah.
Dani once again makes a save. None out of 3.
I think he wanted to go round him when he saw that Zapata didn't commit. He sort of
stays up, doesn't he? Stays up.
panicked.
Stands up really well, Dani Perez. Linares. Normally a reasonably good bet, Dani Linares. 60% effectiveness. That in this is pretty good, isn't it? And a penalty.
If he didn't give that,
I think the war would have started. Take me a long way. Dani Linares' touch
very long,
really heavy.
I don't think he was going to get there on time.
But
so Zapata's out of the...
It'll have to be Xavi Morales.
Check complete.
Nah, he's taking him out though, isn't it? Yeah, from that angle it's not quite as good. From the other angle it looks a lot clearer. So penalty for Dani Linares.
Yes.
Paul will have to sit out the rest of the shootout. Xavi Morales coming cold.
se puede ver. Checaron, está todo bien, va.
So can Dani Linares break the deadlock from the penalty spot?
Por favor. Okay, perfect. Okay.
Massive moment.
Oh, what a
puts it in the
penalty.
back of the net. 1-up Saiyans with 2 penalties. They have 2 shootouts left to take.
That is a stunning penalty from Linares.
Kichem, Neymar. Well, it's a stunt double, but can he do it now? With his team desperately needing a goal. Whoa,
Oh, wow.
Dani Perez makes another block. So if this one goes in, game over. And it's Jero.
Jero's another one of those that you'd fancy to be reliable,
Fancy, wouldn't you?
quite reliable.
So can Saiyans repeat their victory from the Spanish playoffs?
He's there,
He has
he's done it.
And Saiyans are the first team in the quarter-final. Aniquiladores are annihilated.
Another piece of paper that goes into the bin. Aniquiladores.
And we have just 15 left. Saiyans, first team into the quarter-finals. And as I say, I think we get the feeling that maybe justice has been
Yeah,
done.
a slight sense of justice. I don't think many of the decisions went their way. Certainly they could have had a look at that handball from Mario
Yeah.
in the box.
Well, I think it's nice to see that absolutely gutted Aniquiladores.
Also means I don't get Augusto running at me and screaming now at the end of the game.
Really, really close game. I say the last match between these two was really, really close. And they're all going over and shaking hands now, which is good. So good to see a bit of sportsmanship at the end. I said there was tensions, and it wasn't as if the players were really having a go at each other, was it, ever?
No. No, it's very difficult to see it boil over between Spanish teams, isn't it? They know each other so well, and they've all been parts of different... There's a lot of movement between teams as well from players, so they've all sort of been a part of this new journey together. Let's see the Greg. We can hear from him.
With his dad.
Hola, hola, probando, ¿qué tal? ¿Se me oye? Sí. Bueno, ha sido un partido increíble, muy igualado. Sí que es verdad que el final ha estado un poco marcado por la polémica.
Sí, bueno, primero gritos allá arriba, enojo, pero al final, felicidad.
Yo creo que todo ha sido gracias al espíritu que tenemos los Saiyans, los Saiyajines, y que hoy Mario, Castañeda, Goku ha estado con nosotros, así que
Nunca
muchísimas
rendirse, nunca bajar los brazos, nunca darse por vencido. El ki está en ti y te puede llevar a donde quieras. Es el mensaje de Dragon Ball.
Greg obviously loves, and,
Estamos en cuartos,
Dragon Ball
queremos
team,
más.
that's where the
Vamos Saiyans,
team
vamos.
name comes from. So
they're in the quarterfinals. We'll hear from, once again, Toro Mario Reyes is one man of the MVP, which, once again, if you've lost a knockout game, you really want to do an interview.
It's a killer blow.
There's the stats, by the way, look at that. Aniquiladores, just a few more shots. But in the end, it was an incredibly even match. And that is why it is decided on the shootout. Saiyans, the first team into the quarterfinals, they will play the winner of our next match, which will be right up, Puni Sports against Olimpo.
Mario Reyes, este Jais MVP es para ti. Tercera tanda de shootouts en la que llegáis en este mundial, pero esta vez no ha podido ser.
Bueno, es una lástima porque al final yo creo que hemos tenido ocasiones para ganar, hemos tenido shootout que hemos robado la carta, también lo hemos fallado. Y al final lo que más duele irte sin perder, pero no darle a nuestra gente todo lo que nos ha apoyado, todo lo que nos ha dado Juan. Y estar en Monterrey, que era nuestro objetivo, e intentar ganar la Copa.
No sé si quieres aprovechar que estás aquí para lanzarle un mensaje a la afición que siempre ha estado con vosotros.
Solo podemos daros las gracias, solo hay palabras de agradecimiento desde el día que aterrizamos hasta ahora, que siguen animando a todos los jugadores y eso que no hemos pasado, así que gracias de corazón. Sé que nada puede devolver lo que acaba de pasar ahora, por mucho que haya otro mundial, por mucho que vengan otras cosas, pero gracias de corazón a la afición por todo lo que nos ha aportado.
Mucho ánimo, Mario.